And there. Yo! Assalamu alaikum, Pakistan, once again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Danish Midolvi, and today we're going to be kicking off parts 2 of day 5 for the grand finale of the Cars King/Queen of Diecast Racing, where we have them 4 beautiful cars lined up, 2 from Matchbox and 2 from Hot Wheels. We got the Matchbox dump truck, Ford Focus, the Matchbox tractor, and the Bats. Let's do this. First of all, we got the dump truck. First of all, we've got the dump truck taking on Ford Focus. Here we go, buddy. And Ford Focus focuses his way towards the finish line, and he did it. He's moving on to the next roundup. And now finally we have the tractor and now finally we have the tractor versus the Bat. Tractor from Matchbox. Come on. Yep, this is it. Who's gonna move on and take on Ford Focus in the finale? Here we go, baby. It was the tractor. Yup, the tractor was able to make his way towards the finish line, and he did it. The tractor is moving on to the final roundup to take on Ford Focus. Now that since those two have lost, you both are going away for a long time. Yep. Alright, folks, this here is it. We've got the tractor of Matchbox taking on Ford Focus. Only 2 cars are left. Now these cars needs 4 points to win. The cars that gets all 4 points wins and moves on towards the grand finale. But if the car does not get 4 points in total, then they'll be eliminated and disqualified forever, never seen to be racing ever again. So what are we all waiting for? Let's bounce. Alright, here we go now, baby. And Ford Focus just got their first point. That's amazing. They need 3 more. Let's do this again. Alright, let's see which one can do it. Ford Focus got their second point. 2 more and then it's all over for the tractor. Alright, here we go. And this time the tractor got their first points. They need 3 more. Let's do this again, baby. Alright, go on. Let's do this. And Ford Focus just got their 3rd point. Cool. Now they just need 1 more and then it'll be all over for the tractor. No other chances. Here we go, baby. And it's over. Ford Focus steals it from over here. Ford Focus is moving on to the grand finale. Tractor is eliminated of Matchboxes. Alright, and now guys, this is it. It's a huge victory for Ford Focus. They won and they're moving on towards the grand finale. Let's move them over here and... What the... Ford GT? What are you doing over here? Aren't you eliminated? Wait, hang on a second. Let me speak with the HQ for one moment. Hang on. Give me one moment. And yup, that's it. I just spoke with the HQ. They just said that that since both Monster Dairy Delivery and Ford GT both had won on day 4, both parts, so that means that they're allowed to compete. So this also means that Ford GT is allowed to compete. Since Ford GT won on that day, Ford GT had been qualified and he's moving on towards the grand finale. But then Monster Dairy Delivery showed up, and then what can we say? And then he took it all from here, and Monster Dairy Delivery won and he's qualified towards the grand finale. But however, HQ had decided that it'll be then unfair for Ford GT to lose, so then they decided to make both Monster Dairy Delivery and Ford GT win. So Ford GT and Monster Dairy Delivery are the winners of our last challenge, bro. Yay! So that means that Ford GT is moving on, even Monster Dairy Delivery, Ford Focus, and the other cars. Now 8 cars are completed. And yep, that's it. This here will be the my video for today. Now all we just have is to decide your ride for those cars coming soon. Please make sure to do all the fun stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe, or even dislike for some reasons of which I'm not so sure of. And I'm out of here. Peace.